how are you? I hope all is well. It's a pretty big week for me. Um, I'm launching a new 3-month team coaching program, and I've been thinking a lot about the decisions that leadership teams and founder teams need to make right now that get them moving forward. One of those decisions was made strikingly aware to me last week. The decision was about how to grow. And, it's right on the lips of people right now. And essentially every team has got much more limited capacity than they did have. And resources are thin. So this is a time to use team, right? It's time to use the people around you and not feel like you're taking on everything yourself. So if you run a business, you're a team of 3 or more, you've got a product in market, which is either increasing or decreasing, and you've got a desire to become a better team and lead your business in a different way, then this is for you. All right. Now, just let me share with you the problem that I heard about last week, and then how I talk this team through how to address the problem. So let me just grab my trusty pen. So the first thing to realize, so I was in a group coaching session with a bunch of people who run tech businesses, and they're all in founder teams. And the thing they were talking about was that with their ability to grow, they felt stuck. Okay. And they, as a founder team, as a kind of collective, so what was clear was that over here is all the sales tactics, all the sales processes, and all the marketing kind of tips and tricks, social channels, direct channels, all these things, which are all sort of widely known and choices that you've got to make. All of those were there, but they still felt completely stuck around where to focus and what to do. Now, the impact of this was that really what was happening was that as a founder team, there was no collective momentum around growth. Now, when I asked some questions and uncovered that, I would actually say what was going on was this, which is that I kind of call it marketing spaghetti. Now, let me write that big so you can see it. All right, let's have a look at what marketing spaghetti is. Okay, so we think about marketing spaghetti. What happens is we go into all these sales tactics, processes, marketing tips and tricks, and we start to try and execute them to get some growth, right? So we do LinkedIn, all right? We do, a bit of outreach on LinkedIn. We do a bit of channel marketing, all right, where we try and talk to, that says marketing, by the way, we try and talk to people who talk to our customers. Then we hire a salesperson, and we're kind of unsure about whether, what we're doing is kind of building a product or selling, and essentially we're doing a whole bunch of things all at the one time. And here's the problem with that, is that over here, especially with right now, we've all got limited capacity, limited budgets, and limited time. Okay. So you think about capacity as this shading right here. Here's capacity. With that limited capacity, you're cutting across all this spaghetti. So every one of those tactics that you're using, you've got, you know, limited time and limited dollars to apply to them. What's the impact? Tell me, what's the impact? None of these get done properly, and all of them get done a little bit. And then you're sitting there going, okay, why am I not getting the results? Some of it's to do with the external market, but some of it is to do with the fact that as a team, you're stuck and you haven't made the decisions that give you focus. All right, does that make sense? Does that make sense for your team, you guys as founders? So if you're a team of 3 or more, you've got a product in market, and you wish to become, I guess, more focused, more clear, and get more collective ownership, and not be doing this marketing spaghetti, especially around your sales right now, here are 3 questions that the team I was talking to, we agreed we were going to answer collectively. Okay. The first one is this. The first question is this. For a period, first one is get you to choose a time period for the next 6 weeks, for the next month, or the next quarter. I don't mind. It's whatever makes sense to your business. If your cycles are really fast and you turn over quickly, your product, it might make sense to go a month or 2 weeks. If it's a slower services-based business, it might make sense to be a quarter. You get me, right? Here's the first thing, is for that period of time, are you going to focus on an indirect channel or a direct channel? So what I mean by that is, are you going to focus on the customers, building trust with people who already have trust with the customers that you want to work with? Or are you going to go direct to those customers and try and build a relationship with them over that period of time? Okay, a simple channel versus direct question for that, just that period of time. Then you're going to choose a system, all right, or a way of engaging that you think will work best, okay, collectively as a team. Okay, now give you an example is one of the teams I've been coaching just over the last quarter. So they chose a quarter, they chose to go direct, and the system of a way of engaging that they chose collectively together was that they were going to go after lower mid-market deals. Okay, that says deals. I should reduce the size of my pen. Instead of going after the big end deals, because there's a few of those, they're going to go for many mid-market deals for a period of a quarter. Okay, and that's worked for them. And it wasn't just the fact that they made the decision, it was the fact that they collectively focused on this for the period of time. Okay, so first choose a time period, choose whether it's direct or indirect, and then choose a system or a way of engaging with that group of people that you're going to try over a period of time. Obviously, if you don't get the results, you adjust. All right. Does that make sense? And here's the thing. There was one other. I was talking with this team. That was the thing. That was the thing. That reminds me. When I asked this team that I was working with around what was most powerful about that, because it's a simple idea, it was the ability to measure the result, adjust, measure the result, refocus,
and then go back up to the next time period. Does that make sense? So what did we achieve? Where are we going to go from here? But the fact is that instead of the spaghetti where their capacity and time is spread really thin, what they've got is like a train, right? Let's do this. A train on a track where every one of these people is on this train moving forward towards the same focus and goal. So, as I said, it's pretty hard for people to commit right now to big, long 12-month gigs, but I've been working with teams really successfully with this system over kind of a 3-month period. And then if it works, we keep moving, right? We keep going. So if you're a team of 3 or more, you have a product in market, you want to work better as a team and make some decisions that enable your business to move, for you guys to move forward together. Send me a direct message, okay? Get in touch. It's just as simple as a quick conversation to see if the need you've got fits with what I can provide, and I can help you shift from the spaghetti into the being clearly moving forward together. Take care. Enjoy the rest of the week, and talk to you soon. See you guys. Bye.